In this video, we'll answer a question about the investor expectations standard. We will define the standard, explain how the scoring works, and then evaluate four statements to find the one that is not accurate. We'll go slowly and repeat the key ideas. First, let's build an intuitive picture of what the investor expectations standard means. At a basic level, the standard compares actual company performance to what investors and analysts expected. The score is strongest when the company beats expectations, neutral when it meets expectations, and lower when it misses. To visualize this, we'll use three pillars: revenue expectations, earnings per share expectations, and guidance expectations. These are the most common benchmarks investors watch. Then we connect these pillars to a simple scoring scale: beat, meet, or miss. This is the core idea behind the investor expectations standard. Let's restate the key idea. The investor expectations standard measures how actual results compare to expected results. If the company beats consensus expectations, the score improves. If it meets expectations, the score is steady. If it misses expectations, the score drops. This standard is about expectations versus outcomes, not about unrelated metrics like internal culture or employee satisfaction. We'll keep that in mind when we evaluate the statements. Now let's read the question carefully. Which of the following statements does not accurately describe how your company's performance is scored on the investor expectations standard? We'll examine each statement one by one. Here are the four statements. Let's evaluate statement A. It says the score compares actual results to consensus expectations. That is accurate, so statement A is correct. We'll highlight A as correct. Next, statement B says that beating revenue or earnings expectations raises the score. That is also accurate because beating expectations typically improves the investor expectation score. We'll highlight B as correct as well. Statement D says that missing guidance expectations can lower the score. That is also accurate because guidance is one of the benchmarks investors watch. So D is correct too. Now statement C says the score is based primarily on employee satisfaction surveys. That does not align with the investor expectations standard. This standard is about financial expectations and results, not internal culture metrics. Therefore, statement C is the one that is not accurate. Let's summarize. The investor expectations standard compares actual company results to what investors expected, especially around revenue, earnings, and guidance. Beating expectations helps the score, meeting expectations keeps the score steady, and missing expectations lowers the score. So the statement that is not accurate is statement C. The score is based primarily on employee satisfaction surveys. That's the key idea. If you remember only one thing, remember this: the investor expectation score is about financial expectations versus financial outcomes. Thanks for watching.